this football game here on EA Sports. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. Forced out to his left. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Wilson throwing again. Steps away to his left. He's going to take off with it. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. Late in the game, defense trying to avoid a big play. He's able to work out of the passing game, turn it into a run, pick up the first, and stop the clock as well.
And you know in this situation, everything is sped up. The intensity, the thinking, everyone's movement. But for a quarterback, he has to continue to be what we call a flatliner. Level in everything he does and read the clock, feel it in the pocket, and go at the appropriate time.
And it's caught. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. Only 3 yards there on the completion. That'll lead to a 3rd and goal. They'll run it. This is pro size. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. Only a yard there, so it brings up 4th and goal. So a field goal gets you back within a score, but they're going to go for the bigger chunk here. Kicking team on this. And he's across the chalk into the end zone. Touchdown, Seahawks. Punching it in from a yard away as his guys are back within a single score. Here we go now as we get set for a big 2-point conversion. It'll be Carson. They run for it. And he will get into the end zone as a 2-point conversion is successful. And the lead is down to a field goal here in the 4th. And the Cowboys are able to recover. Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we've brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of an anecdotal type of a number, kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Here's Prescott. He's got a man complete. It's Amari Cooper. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. They'll try and run for it with Elliott. He's got a first down and much more inside the 20. And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it. And that rushing touchdown, his 4th, puts him just one shy of the NFL record in a single game.
And we all know he would love to get to that record and even beyond it. But he doesn't need to in order to impress in this one, does he? What a performance. What an absolute great game that he's had here in this one.
A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. And they've got it. They recovered it. But hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down. So they hit the ball before it went 10 yards. I know that's tough, but you got to stay disciplined.
It is difficult because you're so eager to go get the football. It's that type of a play, but you're exactly right. Have to have the discipline.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. Now the Seahawks call the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in the game. To try again after the sack. Wilson, and the pressure gets to him again. Now the Seahawks forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in the football game. Now Wilson, he's going to let it fly. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Xavier Woods with a pick. And he'll take this back all the way up past the 45-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And they've got this one in hand. No timeouts remaining defensively, so this one should just be one kneel and then handshakes. And he takes it in for the score on the game's final play, so it doesn't affect the outcome, but a little whipped cream on top to their ending.
Or as our friends in Bayou Country would say,